Auburn University's spring commencement ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. Please rise for the graduation processional.
Welcome. Today we celebrate Auburn University's Spring 2019 graduates. I must say I'm very pleased to be with you to celebrate this momentous occasion. I extend a special welcome to all those who are receiving degrees today, seniors as well as our graduate students from across Auburn's many schools and colleges. We're going to begin our ceremony with the presentation of the colors. I'm going to ask that gentlemen remove their headdress and remain standing for the presentation of the colors as well as the singing of our national anthem. March on the colors. Jonte Black, who is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Music and a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Theater from the College of Liberal Arts, will lead us in singing our national anthem. He'll be accompanied by the Auburn University Graduation Band, conducted by LaToya Webb, Graduate Teaching Assistant in the Department of Music.
Dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glow, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. Retire the colors. Please be seated. Commencement is the most distinguished and important ceremony we celebrate here at Auburn University. It is the symbolic closing of a transformative chapter in your life, but it's also the inspiring launch of a new chapter, one that holds great promise and endless possibilities. I'm grateful to celebrate this momentous occasion with each and every one of you. I'm now going to introduce some of the members of the platform party. Others will be introduced later in the ceremony. As I call one's name, I ask that you rise. First, Mr. Michael DeMaribus, Auburn University Board of Trustees. Dr. Bill Hardgrave, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Brian Rush, Associate Vice President for Campus Living. Dr. James Wayenmeyer, Vice President for Research. Ms. Jane DeFalco Parker, Vice President for Development and President of the Auburn University Foundation. Dr. Taffy Benson Clayton, Vice President and Associate Provost for Inclusion and Diversity. Mr. John Wagner, Secretary to the Board of Trustees. Dr. Michael Baginski, University Senate Chair and Associate Professor in the Samuel Ginn College of Engineering. Dr. Shali Zhang, Dean of the Libraries. Dr. Maria Whitty, Associate Dean in the Graduate School and Professor in the College of Education. Dr. Amy Wright, Associate Dean for Instruction and Professor in the College of Agriculture. Dr. Ben Farrow, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs and Associate Professor in the College of Architecture, Design, and Construction. Dr. Carolise Hunt, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs and Associate Professor in the School of Nursing. Dr. Eric Wetzel, Graduation Marshal and Assistant Professor in the College of Architecture, Design, and Construction. Dr. Matt Waters, the Mace Bearer, Assistant Professor in the College of Agriculture. Lieutenant Colonel Kenneth McDonald, Commander, Air Force ROTC. Lieutenant Colonel Kalina Creech, Commanding Officer, Army ROTC. Captain Willie Billingsley, Commanding Officer, Naval ROTC. Mr. Rick Smith, Graduation Reader and Lecturer in the School of Communications and Journalism. And Mr. Steve Geis, Interpreter for the Deaf, Office of Accessibility. May I please have a round of applause for this special group of leaders. Graduates, our faculty members have played a major role in preparing you for the next steps in your lives, preparing you for today. They have mentored you, they've challenged you, and they've inspired you. I'm now going to ask the members of the faculty to rise. Will everyone please join me in applauding these tireless individuals who have devoted their time and efforts to help these graduates grow to their potential and position them for success. Please be seated. As all of our graduates know or should know, there are a number of people who have made your time at Auburn possible. Many are in the stands today. Some are with you in spirit, but these are the people who have supported you and encouraged you throughout the years. They include parents and grandparents, siblings and other family members, mentors and friends, everyone who's played a role in helping you get to Auburn and be successful once you arrived here. So I ask the graduating students to stand. Think of all those who have supported you on your journey and look to the stands, look to your friends and family, and join me in a round of applause and thank them for their support of you. Please be seated. This spring, we're going to award 4,474 degrees here at Auburn. This will bring the total number of degrees awarded by Auburn since 1856 to 329,841 degrees. The reason I spotlight these numbers is because they bring to life the extraordinary impact our university has and will continue to have on our community, our state, and our world. An impact made possible by students like yourselves who engage, influence, and lead in your communities. Commencement provides us with an opportunity to reflect on the spirit that defines your class. You and your fellow graduates are among the university's best ambassadors. You combine knowledge with a strong desire to serve the greater good. You're committed to improving the old and discovering the new. And you know that an Auburn education is more than a means to an end. It's an invitation, in fact, an obligation and skill set to transform the world. You now join a very distinguished group of alumni who have a tremendous history of post-graduation success and professional advancement that is second to none. Industry-leading employers continue to seek Auburn graduates for their professionalism, their leadership, their commitment to teamwork, and for the immediate contributions they make above and beyond any job requirements. And when I reflect on the enormous impact you've had on our community here at Auburn, I'm optimistic about the future of our institution, our country, and world as you go forth. Your class shares values that our society needs, a dedication to service, and an understanding of the importance of collaboration across and within communities. It brings us to today, and we're very fortunate to have with us an Auburn graduate who has put those very values into action. Ron Sanders is an outstanding example of how an Auburn education and living by the creed can be truly transformative in one's life. Ron earned a bachelor's degree in marketing here at Auburn in 1982, and he joined the Procter & Gamble company after graduation. Although Ron was immersed in the business world, he never lost his passion for theater, television, and film. And after almost a decade with Procter & Gamble, Ron joined Warner Brothers, where he could combine his love for the excitement in the entertainment industry with his business training and acumen. Today, Ron serves as the president of worldwide theatrical distribution and home entertainment at Warner Brothers. Ron is known throughout the industry for his personal and effective management style, and he was named to Variety Magazine's Entertainment Hall of Fame for his leadership in the industry. A firm believer in the power of education, Ron is a loyal friend and strong advocate for Auburn. In fact, when we called Ron and asked him to speak at commencement, he enthusiastically replied, "When Auburn calls, I answer." He's a member of the 1856 Society, a life member of the Auburn Alumni Association, and previously served on the Harvard College of Business's Advisory Board. Ron and his wife Melissa established the Ron Sanders Study Abroad program in the Harvard College of Business, and it funds the college's study abroad program and offsets student expenses. Ron is a true Auburn man who puts our institution's values into action every day, and he is proof that working hard and following your passions can lead to great success. We're thrilled to have him with him here today. I'm looking forward to hearing an inspirational message. Please welcome Ron Sanders to the podium.
Well, good afternoon, class of 2019, and congratulations to all of you, and a real warm welcome to your families and friends and loved ones who are here today to share this very special accomplishment with you. For the last 4 years, you've probably thought about this day, about leaving Auburn and what you're going to do next. Well, I'm here to tell you that no matter what you do or where it takes you, you'll never truly leave Auburn. And Auburn actually will never fully leave you, which is a good thing. Since I've worked in entertainment longer than, well, probably most of you have been alive, I'm going to relate this to what I know best. In Hollywood, we work very hard to make movies and television shows that will resonate with audiences all over the world. It can take years to create a movie with countless hours of dedication and starts and stops and wrong turns and rewrites until everything hopefully falls into place. And throughout this process, it doesn't matter that you're working with the best director or the most popular intellectual properties or even the biggest stars. There's a degree of uncertainty as to how things are going to turn out. And then comes release day, and you hold your breath and wait, just hoping that it's a blockbuster. If I think about the movie version of my own life story, it would start with a crazy scene that actually happened about a year ago. I'm flying on a Warner Brothers company jet from Los Angeles to Auburn, hosting Melissa McCarthy on the trip, where we'll have the world premiere of her new movie, Life of the Party. I have to laugh as I remember trying to explain to her before we got here a little bit about Auburn. And I'm telling her about how to use War Eagle, which is kind of complicated because we use it at both the beginning and end of every encounter. And I realized that we're kind of like Hawaiians in how they use aloha. It's like both hello and goodbye. It was kind of confusing, but you should have seen her face when I showed her on my phone pictures of Toomer's Corner after we had won a football game. She absolutely loved it, and she loved being here. And then later in the trip, I saw a clip of the Today Show where she's on campus and she's tossing a toilet paper roll into the Oaks with students. And I thought, how on earth did I get here? Now, if you look at your life like a film project, you've spent 4 years here. Okay, and for some of us, maybe more than 4 years here. Sorry, Mom and Dad. So far, you've been in development and pre-production, and then after today, you'll get the green light to start shooting your movie. As you begin to write your story, it's a blank page. Everything is up to you. At this moment, you don't have any idea what the possibilities will hold for you in the future. And neither did I, sitting right there like you are today. As I think about how the story of my life got written, in hindsight, it's really about taking the opportunities that present themselves to you. Sometimes it's going to be risky, and sometimes it's not going to work out. But the journey, the story of your life, can only be written by you. And if you follow your passions and work hard, I believe you'll end up with a story worth telling, and frankly, a life worth living. I had no idea that this kid from up the road, who acted in a few plays as a child, would end up with responsibility for a large global entertainment company. I remember back in 1992 watching the Oscars on television. I had only recently joined Warner Brothers after my time with Procter & Gamble, and it was quite a career change for me. Well, at the end of that broadcast, the film Unforgiven won for Best Picture. And I remember how proud I felt when Clint Eastwood got up on stage and on television and thanked Warner Brothers and my new bosses for making the film. I would never have imagined in my wildest thoughts what would evolve from that point. I've gotten to work with Clint a little bit over the years since then. 2 years ago, things came full circle for me when I traveled with him to France to present the 25th anniversary version of Unforgiven at the Cannes Film Festival. It was quite a week. And by the way, Clint Eastwood has a birthday at the end of this month, and he's going to be 89 years old. And he's not finished writing his own life story. He's directed or starred in an amazing 48 feature films, and he's already at work on his 49th. I read it on the way out here. Your life will be about experiences and finding the passions that motivate and propel you. I had no idea what the future held for me when I left this wonderful cocoon that is Auburn and graduated. But by following my gut and taking some chances, like moving a very young family to Europe where I had never traveled, and pursuing work that I cared about, it's all worked out. No matter where I was in the world, I had Auburn with me. And having been in dozens of airports all around the world, I can tell you I've seen and met Auburn fans wearing an Auburn logo every single place I've traveled. And of course, you always get a quick war eagle in response, no matter where you are in the world. Auburn has given you a great foundation to branch out and pursue your own life's movie, like it did for me. Don't be afraid to go after the best version of that story for you. And don't be afraid to change the script when necessary. Also remember to never lose the connections that you have to this place and to your Auburn family. I still have a very close circle of friends from when I was in school here. These friendships will last a lifetime. They certainly have for me. Only you can write your own life story. Make it a good one. Thanks very much. Congratulations again, and War Eagle.
Thank you, Mr. Sanders, for those inspiring remarks. It is now my pleasure to recognize several groups of students who are graduating with academic honors. First, I would like to recognize those undergraduates who are graduating with honors based upon their cumulative grade point averages. Students with a grade point average between 3.4 and 3.59 graduate cum laude, and I ask our cum laude degree candidates to rise and be recognized. You may be seated. Students with a grade point average of 3.6 to 3.79 graduate magna cum laude, and I ask our magna cum laude degree candidates to rise and be recognized. You may be seated. Students with a grade point average of 3.8 and above graduate summa cum laude, and I ask our summa cum laude degree candidates to rise and be recognized. You may be seated. 1979 marked the beginning of the honors program at Auburn University. In 1998, that program became the Honors College. Honors College students graduate either with the distinction of University Honor Scholar or Honor Scholar. Would all of those who have earned the distinction of University Honor Scholar or Honor Scholar please rise? You may be seated. Phi Kappa Phi is Auburn's highest all-discipline academic honorary, and members represent the top 10% of each college or school on campus. I now recognize those initiated into Phi Kappa Phi. Please rise. You may be seated. I would also like to recognize our military service members. With those degree candidates who are commissioned in our military services, please rise. I now ask that all active duty and veteran service members, both graduates and those in the audience, please rise. Thank you for your service to our country. Would Dean George Flowers of the Graduate School please come forward?
Would Chang Wong please rise? On behalf of the faculty in the Graduate School, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Chang Wong, who is receiving a Doctorate of Philosophy in Plant Pathology. Chang is from Weifang, Shandong Province, China, and received his BS degree from the Shandong Agricultural University and an MS degree from Northwest Agricultural and Forestry University. In the fall of 2015, he joined the laboratory of Dr. Jeff Coleman to pursue his PhD degree in plant pathology at Auburn University. His PhD research focused on investigating the molecular interactions between cotton plants and Fusarium oxysporum, a filamentous cell-borne fungus. He developed a stable and robust gene editing system for this pathogenic fungus, allowing rapid manipulation of the genome and facilitating the study of multiple Fusarium species. He has received several student travel awards, including the John F. Schaefer Student Travel Award from the American Phytopathological Society, where he was invited to speak at the 2018 International Congress of Plant Pathology. He also received the honor of Outstanding PhD Student from the Department of Entomology and Plant Pathology in 2017. Congratulations. Now, would all the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy please rise? Trustee Demaribus, President Leith, and Provost Hardgrave, on behalf of the graduate faculty, it is my pleasure to present these doctoral candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a member of the Board of Trustees of Auburn University, I do now confer upon each of you the doctoral degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. Congratulations. Please be seated.
The Doctor of Philosophy degree is the highest degree awarded in the Academy of Universities. Part of the tradition associated with the awarding of this degree is a special ceremony involving the presentation of a doctoral hood. Would the major professors of the doctoral candidates please escort your graduate to the stage to be hooded as Professor Smith calls their name. Members of the Registrar's Office will direct you to the stage.
Dr. Chang Wong, hooded by Dr. Jeffrey Coleman. Dr. Coy Vo, hooded by Dr. Rex Dunham. Dr. Ali Dawood, hooded by Dr. Henry Knukin. Dr. Tian Yu Chui, hooded by Dr. Veena Chaturama. Dr. Benjamin Staton, hooded by Dr. Matthew Catalano. Dr. Manaz Carter, hooded by Dr. Floyd Woods.
Please join me in congratulating these new doctoral graduates. Now, would all the candidates for master's and specialist degrees please rise? Trustee Demaribus, President Leith, and Provost Hargrave, on behalf of the graduate faculty, it is my pleasure to present these master's and specialist candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a member of the Board of Trustees of Auburn University, I do now confer upon each of you the master's and specialist degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. Please be seated. Graduates will come forward as Professor Smith calls your name. Members of the Registrar's Office will direct you to the stage. Congratulations.
John Floody. Sheila Mitchell. Jessica Wilson. Melissa Harlacker. Ashton Legier. Kaylee Gordon. Jessica Malone. Allison Josie. Julie Rome, Ashley Donaldson, C.G. Booth, Brittany Esposito, Clinton Davis, Matthew Barnett, Roseanne Gallagher, Douglas Van Wilson, John David Slayton, Mary Miller, Mohammed Shahidul Qadir, Risha McQueen, Sarah Cooper, Monique Broughton, Carolyn May, Elizabeth Perry, Jamie McManus, Pamela Shirley, Hope McLeod, Justin Bannister, Froylan Esclusa, Rachel Cheek, Christy Ballard, Natalie Young, Christine Milo, Michelle Winter, Alondra Shealy, Jess Donnerberg, Courtney McCarty, Ellie Franklin, Marjorie Mitchell, Hannah Marie Strickland, Abra Richardson, Erin Nell, Natalia Amanasi, Alexander Anderson, Amanda Fonte, Jessica Nielsen, Dylan Bartlett, Mallory Brooke Harsha, Hannah Hamilton, Sarah Carmichael Passmore, Zachary Taylor, Rebecca Gibson, Tyler Coleman, Lynn Mueller, Allison Aceves, Juan Huyn Wang, Zhen Meng, Jialing Mao, Kelsey Steffen, Jamie Torres, Biying Hu, Tiara Lawson, Zipojile Pilela Majakwene, John Canfield Jr., Andrew Edge, Alessandro Ramos Alban, Yubo Lee, Iju, Caroline Lynn, Macy Williamson, Ashley Rye, Katie Strickland, Mallory Rice, Leslie Grounds, Kristen Beverley, Caroline Knight, Simone Weingarten, Hulin Zhou, Mary Birch, Carly Moore, Dominique Holder. Tabitha Taylor. Morgan Robinson. Monica Thomas. Kayla Jackson. Megan Lee Allen. Ashley Johnson. Christy Mitchell. John Marie Cook. Amanda Reed. Ann Timyon. Caitlin Barnes. Pamela Baker. Conley Callan. Leah Knight. Amy Long. Danielle Rowe. Brittany Smith. Jennifer Yates. Nilofer Zandia. Christian Ossenfort. Jason Ariella Parra. John Petrovsky. Jenny Hargrove. Yi Yi Ye. Yu Chen Tong. Yimong Zhang.
Please congratulate these master's graduates. We now come to the conferring of the undergraduate degrees. Mr. President, the deans of the colleges and schools will come forward and present the candidates who have been approved by the faculty and recommended for the appropriate undergraduate degrees. The candidates of each college or school will stand when presented and then be seated. Dean Paul Patterson, College of Agriculture.
Would Margaret Ann Heath please stand? On behalf of the faculty in the College of Agriculture, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Margaret Ann Heath. Margaret is from Hueytown, Alabama, and is receiving a degree in animal sciences with a minor in public health. She is an ambassador with the College of Agriculture. She enjoys playing trumpet in the Auburn University Marching Band and doing research at the Scott Ritchie Research Center. This fall, she will begin her studies in veterinary medicine at Auburn University. Would all degree candidates from the College of Agriculture please rise? Trustee Demaribus, President Leith, and Provost Hardgrave, on behalf of the faculty in the College of Agriculture, it is my pleasure to present these students for the conferral of the bachelor's degree.
Please be seated. Dean Vinnie Nathan, College of Architecture, Design, and Construction.
Would Alexander Adolph please stand? On behalf of the faculty in the College of Architecture, Design, and Construction, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Alexander Adolf. Alexander is from Neuenberg, Germany, and is completing his undergraduate studies in building construction. While maintaining a 4.0 GPA, he has worked part-time with McShane Construction Company, and he will be employed there full-time upon graduation. Alexander's goal is to become a master builder and to incorporate the newest technologies with the latest building trends. Would all degree candidates from the College of Architecture, Design, and Construction please rise? Trustee Demeribus, President Leith, and Provost Hargrave, on behalf of the faculty in the College of Architecture, Design, and Construction, it is my pleasure to present these students for the conferral of the bachelor's degree.
Please be seated. Associate Dean Susan Hubbard, College of Human Sciences.
Would Hannah Wiggins please stand? On behalf of the College of Human Sciences, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Hannah Wiggins. Hannah is from Owens Crossroads, Alabama, and is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree in Human Development and Family Studies with a dual objective in early childhood education. A solid record of work and volunteer experiences, Hannah exhibits consistently good character and leadership. During spring semester, Hannah participated in an overseas student teaching program in Auckland, New Zealand, in order to broaden her understanding and preparation for a career in an early learning environment. Would all degree candidates from the College of Human Sciences please rise? Trustee Demeribus, President Leith, and Provost Hargrave, on behalf of the College of Human Sciences, it is my pleasure to present these students for the conferral of the bachelor's degree.
Please be seated. Dean Greg Neuschwander, School of Nursing.
Would Brenda Keegan please stand? On behalf of the faculty of the School of Nursing, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Brenda Keegan. Brenda is from Eldoret, Kenya, and is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. She's the captain of the Auburn University cross country and track team, and after graduation, Brenda plans to serve the women of her village as a women's health services nurse. Would all degree candidates from the School of Nursing please rise? Trustee Demeribus, President Leith, Provost Hargrave, on behalf of the faculty in the School of Nursing, it is my pleasure to present these students for the conferral of the bachelor's degree.
Will all candidates for bachelor's degrees please stand? By virtue of the authority vested in me as a member of the Board of Trustees of Auburn University, I do now confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. Congratulations. Please be seated. Graduates, you will now come forward by your college or school to be introduced as Professor Smith calls your name. Members of the registrar's office will direct you to the stage, and audience, please hold your applause till all the names have been called.
the College of Agriculture, Dean Paul Patterson. Brent Chandler. Caleb Knoll. Andrew Graham. Amber Evans. Alex Arenado. Isa Franco. Joy Brownlee. Brett Cormian. Dylan Teal. Logan Bryan. Joshua Milam. Zachary Smith. Jacob Turner. William Martin. Austin Dormany. Abigail Allen. Sally Woods. William Bird. Emily Taylor Thompson. Lacey Sullins. Bronson Lebreski. Andrew Keel. Jessica McCluskey. Lauren Ramoldi. Robert Chase Woods. Margaret Tanner. Riley Howe. Olivia Reed. Taylor Gutterman. Jacqueline Terrell. Margaret Heath. Shelby White. Kennedy Weiss. Daniel Williams. Andrew Spivey. Cameron Humphrey. James Baker II. Emma Shaw. Rose Farrington. Lily Dindy. Rachel Fillingham. Kaylee Schwartz. August Spieler IV. Hannah Winnell Corcoran. Katie Grace Veal. Cole Sykes. Meredith Boyd. Emily Scooter Stone. Kennedy Gibbs. Serena Thompson. Alexandria King. Danielle Springer. Micah Taylor Black. Olivia Brahms. Kyle Hensorling. Grady Aller. Courtney Clay. Charles Heron. Carson Wynn. Joseph Smith Jr. Olivia Gilgallen. Claire Reach. Jordan Hardiman. Kirsten Anderson. Sarah Fulcher. Elizabeth Brown. Lancaster Blake. Kelly Campbell. Danielle Berlin. Samantha Soong. Justin Jandro. Taylor Evans. William Morgan. Caleb Leverett. Tristan McCurley. Robert Phillips III. Brent Claiborne. Jackson Manifold. Wesley Hudson. Gary Lamar Walker. William Barnwell. Aubrey Pig, Dakota Dalrymple, Colby Horn, Tyler Criswell, Christopher Bell, Stephen Baer, May Ida, Lindsay Strzok, Thomas Doak, Jessica Miles, Amanda Marie King, Logan Christine Cohen, Emily Whitaker, Colin Chittum, Zachary Curvin, Odi Safian Harjadanata, Cameron Greco, Natalie Perez Manso, Kimberly Correll, Jessica Langford, Sean Busby, Alex Robbins, Kennedy Napick, Mackenzie Michaels, Emma Paul, William Davis, Lucas Taylor, Ella Lawley, Jordan Ray, Victoria Clayton, Grayson Sessions, Justin Potts, Kyle DePrima, Cody Summers, Chandler Johnson, Miles McAtee, Patrick A. Pancoast, Wesley Allen Woodward, Emma Brasher, Catherine Powell, Mary Little, Jacqueline Cawthon, Brianna Beal, Gabriela Rodriguez, Grant Redden, Gunnar Mosman, Jason Pelor, Michael Kinnemer, James Hudson, Dalton Plato, Harrison Fay, Mark Chambers, Ashley Stillwell, Stephanie Fuller, Jessica Hubrechts, Kara Gordon, Sloan McPeak, Eric Lee, Benjamin Jones, Wilson Ramsey, Matthew Ivey, Donald Lynn Jr., William Charles Kamak, the College of Architecture, Design, and Construction, Dean Vinnie Nathan, John Rowan, Jacob Green, Braxton Jones, Christopher Rand Jr., Brandon Williamson, Ensign Will Gibbons, Jordan Edwards, Javier Canales, Isaac Canales, Brantley Niven, Andrew Vickery, Matthew Walker, Charles Boyd, Andrew Carter, Andrew Autry, Martin Moore, Kelsey Baker, Julia Allen, Blaine Russell, Matthew Lavender, Mercer Clark, Jared Jackson, Randall Porterfield, Chase Loudon, Luke Smoke, Alexander Adolph, Jack Hawkins, Cayman Frederick, Justice Evans, William Osment, Arjit Singh, Lane Taylor, Richard Hurd, Mark Dorsey, Andrew Applegate, Danny Tran, Jonathan Walden, Benton Humphreys, Garrison Bullock, Mackenzie Leatherby, Catherine Duncan, Natalie Smith, Michael Bridgers, Van Patrick Knight, Kaylee Firestone, David Stewart, Lee Hicks, Kendall Ship, Andrew Marino, Andrew Brainerd, Jared Long, Samantha Hafley, Caitlin Shoemake, Ryan Haynes, Ada Dolan, Jemiah Jones, Ian Shannon, Victoria Olinger, Amy Denny, Lauren Lewis, Ansley Danielle Laws, Joshua Anthony McVeigh, Jamie Johnson, Hannah Rowlett, Jackson Glass, Matthew Baumgart, Yuquan Ping, Ruji Si, Yi Zhang, Yakting Mao, Ibo Chow, Margaret Carlin, William Mack, DeAndre Holmes, Lisa Maggi, Aaron Reed, Forrest Wood, Carter Hadley, Charleston Hilton, Rachel Rinks, Lauren Yates, Morgan Searcy, Mary Pat Farmer, Jackie Stark, Kendall Nichols, Alexander Brizendine, Jonathan Lozano Vega, Andrew Spencer, Richard Harris, Madison Prince, Kayla Jackson, Benjamin Carlson, Catherine Mazaid, Lauren Ballard, Catherine Ferguson. Jacob Elbrecht. Sarah Page. Roland Sauls. Julia Ruiz. Denisha Garland. Kayla Bailey. Jonathan Funk. Lauren Niffenegger. Jedediah Grant. Maya Alicia Meredith. Elizabeth Mims. Jania Washington. Tasha Turk. Michael O'Kee. Matthew Leland Tyndall. Patrick McNulty. Nicole DeSmit. Emily Lopez. Alexandria Hornbuckle. Emily Jackson. Margaret Stopper. Aomi Akniloan. Alexis Montalvo. Megan Bernhardt. Tony Ann Cox. Dana Porter. Allison Emerson. Howard Murrell III. Mary Clark. Catherine Cantine. Matthew Wingard. Jordan Staples. Jacob Parks. Madeline Gibbs. Matthew Giddens. Caitlin Farley. Austin Richard. Tanya Wong. Desiree Jackson. Meredith Gordon. Madison Skipper. Bentley Logue. Brenton Ward Jr. The College of Human Sciences, Associate Dean Susan Hubbard. Savannah Grace Holmes. Casey Pear. Caitlin Cotton. Ashley Pugh. Kelsey Fuller. Hollis Boardman. Caroline Hargraves. Caroline Franco. Annie Ronseville. Hannah Binion. Alexandra Bullock. Brooke Justison. Haley Peacock. Marissa Probst. Savannah Snelling. Holland Boy. Emily Blake. Aubrey Joy O'Brien. Ann Boab. Caroline Justice. Brooke Frusterio. Catherine Everard. Kayla Nicodemus. Tally Mildy. Abby Ann Arrington. Jacqueline Nicole Fredericks. Caroline Carson Dillard. Hannah Catherine Shoemate. Caroline Horton. Sarah Mann. Hannah Wiggins. Molly Kathleen Arnett. Jordan Swidler. Katie Cantrell. Andrea Willis. Megan Young. Michaela Schenkel. Caroline Ward. Grace Temple. Anna Blunt. Rebecca Price. Lindsay Bapst. Tatiana Higgins. Joshua Glass. Zachary Wood. Micah Weisinger. Gabrielle Burton. Sorka O'Neill. Abigail Miller. Catherine Morris. Rebecca Stinson. Katie McLeod. Kitty King. Caitlin Boltus. Lindsay Sweat. Dalton Parkman. Brianna Foley. Dalen Tisher. Amber Morris. Mary Neal. Elizabeth Casey. Jane Gray Price Island. Ann Fickner. Christina Moore. Maxine Groeschel. Haley Dunn. Kayla Bailey. Avery Henson. Kaylee Gilmer. Catherine Ward. Allie Fain. Laura Owen. Cameron Crowley. Mary Beth Montgomery. Natalie Free. Kirsten Rice. Mackenzie Stinson. Olivia Frazier. Riley Eaton. Haley Miller. Morgan Perry. Kristen Walton. Elizabeth French. Walton Stivender. Paola Lopez Cañas. Katie Martin. Lydia Pass. Hannah Keeler. Abigail Benz. Laura Vincent. Emily Land. Lee Allman. Jacqueline Ramirez. Anna Gerard. Ryan Nelson. Brittany Emerson. Claire Sweeney. Madison Church. Jenny Boyer. Rachel Parmer. Hannah Altemeyer. Haley Potter. Sarah Brabner. Mary Stallings. Sarah Catherine Trumbull. Catherine Hurd. Max Adcock. Casey Hamilton. Jesus Lopez. Caitlin Ching. Amanda Longest, Caroline Oswalt, Catherine Jones, Caroline Webster, Bailey Turner, Hannah Rebecca Land, Samantha Broghammer, Taylor Koenigs, Maddie Yergi, Catherine Graham, Caroline Sermonero, Nicole Fowler, Allie Cound, Brooke Miller, Anna English, Catherine Glenn, Amy Miller, Samantha Silseth, Anna Wilkie, Anna Pondertwardy, Riley Idson, Hannah Brown, Alyssa Heath, Meredith Rye, Catherine Slider, Alicia McQuier, Hannah Strickland, Taylor Krippner, way to go, Kripp! Abby Golden, Sydney Butler, Margaret Sappington, Leighton Porter, Sarah Catherine Parks, Sarah Beth Guidry, Maggie Harris, Madison Reed, Hannah Craig, Libby Brumfield, Jacqueline Singleton, Emma Good, Olivia Jackson, Kaylin Harrell, Savannah Rainey, Shia Terrica Williams, Brenna Bierce, Elena McLaughlin, Lisa Luttrell, Catherine Garricky, Casey Littleton, Kaylee McCutcheon, Charleston Evans, Emily Ritchie, Morgan Whaley, Allison Crenshaw, Emma Shoup, Mary Catherine Cunningham, Hannah Rashbaum, Abby Horn, Abby Crosby, Catherine Grace Falk, Matthew Springfield, Sarah Ellis, Abigail Daniels, Marielle Kynard, Lindsay Allred, Lakin Pearson, the School of Nursing Dean Greg Neuschwander, Alexandria Jones, Ashley Pruitt, Savannah Tanksley, Molly Bryant, Morgan Jemison, Emily Stone, Emma Simon, Brian Ammons, Madison Cortad, Hannah McKenna, Sarah Embry, Lyran Bayless, Mary Patterson, Caitlin Reese, Marina Schroeder, Harmony Marshburn, Harper Allen, Courtney Space, Brooke Whitenbeck, Brenda Keegan, Second Lieutenant Hannah Grace Wingate, Elena Vermillion, Jacqueline Fuel, Anna Jenkins, Emily Bird, Mallory Ricketts, Allison Kilroy, Kayla Fanuel, Kaylee McKenna, Holly McKnight, Michelle Pick, Paige Pinniger, Mary Grace Smith, Caitlin Bowen, Rachel Farrell, Allie Brizentine, Brady Glover, Caitlin Sylvie, Kayla Fernandez, Aubrey Straw, Jaquadius Vines, Stella Martharlar, Sophia Prophet, Lauren McClure, Catherine Strichick, Gregory Cunningham, Rachel Bailey, Lindsay Reed, Kaylee Beckett, Amber Butts, James Davis, Tyler Pethel, Christopher Blair, David Barrett, J.C. Benefield, Alex Lambert, Morgan Blake, Kelly Daniels, Abigail Noyce, Peyton Hudson, Jamie Grill, Megan Burgess, Rebecca Mack, Emily Van Zant, Carly Powell, Jesse Scholl, Rachel Roos, Nathan Edick, Ellen Shaw, Catherine Higginbotham, Hannah Mokulis, Holly House, Rebecca Price, Emily Parrish, Emily Hutchison, Hannah Hall, Elizabeth Shepard, Madison Swan, Mariah Jolly, Kayla Mullis, Carly Rains, Allison Yant, Abigail Johnson, Mary Morgan Maddox, Taylor Haney, Katie Adams, Sarah Young, Ashley Karst, Lindsay York, Catherine Bryan, Ellen Looney, Audrey Baird,
Graduates, congratulations. You're now members of the Auburn Alumni family. Gretchen Van Valkenburg, the Vice President for Alumni Affairs and the Executive Director of the Auburn Alumni Association, is here to welcome you to this exceptional group. Gretchen.
Thank you, Dr. Leith. Congratulations and War Eagle. Now that you have completed the academic requirements and earned your Auburn University degree, you join a group of alumni who, like you, believe in work, hard work, honesty, and truthfulness, and that you have a spirit that is not afraid. Auburn University alumni have used their degrees to serve others, better their communities, and succeed in ways they may never have imagined the day that they wore their caps and gowns. I have no doubt that each of you will do the same. You became a member of the Auburn family when you chose Auburn University. You made friends that will last a lifetime. You greeted strangers on heyday, and you rolled Toomer's corner multiple times after wins. You studied, you played, and you belonged. Would all Auburn alumni please stand so that we may recognize you? That includes you, too. Thank you. You may be seated. Today, it is truly my honor to welcome you as newest members of the Auburn Alumni Association. You have been greeted by our Alumni Association volunteers and received an official Auburn alumni pin. Hope you will proudly wear that wherever you go. Next month, you will receive an Alumni Association decal in the mail. As you head out into the world, please remember that the Auburn Alumni Association is here to assist you staying connected to Auburn University and to one another. Whether you stay in the loveliest village or you move across continents, there are plenty of ways to stay connected and close to Auburn University. I encourage you to connect the vast Auburn Alumni Network. Download the Forever AU app, find a local Auburn club or affiliate, stay in touch with your schools and colleges. They want to know what you're doing. And once you're established, let us know what you're doing and submit a story for our Young Alumni blog. So you can visit our website to explore more. You have that on your pin information. And also just keep up in what's going on with the university through our magazine. Welcome again to your Auburn Alumni Association. I am so proud to be here with you today. It is my hope that each of you will always believe in Auburn and love it. Congratulations again, and War Eagle!
As we conclude our ceremony, please join me in expressing appreciation to the graduation committee and everyone who worked to make this commencement ceremony a success. A final thank you goes to our graduates. Thank you for choosing Auburn. It's been a pleasure to serve you as educators, as mentors, and friends. You may now turn your tassels to the left. Graduates, we're very proud of you and we're inspired by you. The degree you received will serve you well in your future endeavors, both professional as well as personal. I can't wait to see how you transform your world. May you experience a truly successful life. Congratulations to all of you, and War Eagle. We're going to conclude our ceremony with the singing of the Alma Mater, led by Deontay Black, who is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Music and a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Theater. Please stand and remain standing until the platform party, the faculty, and the new doctors are recessed from the arena. Thank you.
On the rolling plains of Dixie, 'neath its sun-kissed sky, proudly stands our alma mater, banners high. To thy name we'll sing thy praise from hearts that love so true, and pledge to